All right, welcome to these All right. Good
So
take.
that's how we're starting it off.
Good take.
Keep going. Let's roll. This is this is these hot idiots.
Yeah.
Over there is Ash, and I am Mega.
We are reviewing the latest, not the latest,
The
season
latest,
2, episode 3 of the Vampire Diaries, which came out in 2010.
the latest Vampire Diaries episode. Yes.
And it's called Bad Moon Rising.
Bad Moon Rising. We didn't get a cover of that song at all in this episode.
Cowards.
Disappointing. Cowards. Like, you don't have to get the original, but get a cover. Somebody has to have done a
Someone has
cover at this
someone
point.
has must have made a cover of Bad Moon Rising. Let me see if I can find Moon Rising cover.
Yeah, I'm going to Who Sampled right now because it's like just in 2010 alone.
Secondhand song.
Da, 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 da. Earliest, latest. It's free.
We got a cover by in the Top of the Pops.
Mm.
Vultures, John Hamilton Band. Just Us Five.
There's one that was made in 2010 by Jerry Lee Lewis and John Fogerty. What?
That's weird.
The Holmes Brothers did one in 2000. Holmes Brothers did one in 2009.
The Ugly Dog Skiffle combo did a cover along with the Booze Brothers and Just the Boys with the Z.
My God.
Armpit Jug Band.
The Blue Airplanes. Steel Train.
Clearwater Revisited. John Fogerty. Ellen Price
Yeah.
and the Electric Blues Company. Ian B. McLeod. Bo Diddley. Oh, Bo Diddley. Cover.
Ah.
Yes, the crossover, the intersectional crossover of Bo Diddley fans and Vampire Diary fan.
Oh, you know it's a perfect circle.
It's a perfect circle. Everyone likes Bo Diddley.
Everybody.
Alaric Saltzman's back.
Yes, the return of Alaric Saltzman. This is his first appearance in the season as Stefan. Holy shit, why did the spit come up at that point? Stefan faces a new danger.
Stefan faces a new danger.
Oh,
They're at
boys.
Duke They're gonna go to Duke University. What?
Duke University. That's another entirely different state. That's out in North Carolina. North Carolina.
North Carolina.
What the fuck? Why are we going to Duke? Okay.
Alaric Saltzman's back because them Salvatore boys are back at it again and are requesting his help, and I guess that's the only reason they wrote him in this season.
They want to see if we can find out about some werewolves. What's going on with the Lockhart boys?
Yes, and Damien's like, werewolves? That's not.
It's like I've never seen werewolves in 160 years. It's like how?
How have you not seen werewolves in 160 years?
And then he starts off on this metaphor about Lon Chaney, and I just want to throttle him because that's not okay. The original Wolfman was played by actor Lon Chaney Jr., son of the Man of a Thousand Faces, Lon Chaney.
Yes, he was in a Man with a Thousand Faces.
Lon Chaney never played a werewolf.
So I did see Lon Chaney walking with the Queen, though. He was doing the Werewolves of London. I also saw Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen, and he was also doing the Werewolves of London.
God damn
That's
it.
our Warren Zevon reference for our one guy who knows Warren Zevon's song.
Rob. Anyway, but like, okay, so he makes this claim that Mason Lockwood is Lon Chaney, and that means Tyler's gonna be Lon Chaney Jr. But it's just like
Mason's gonna be a man with 1,000 faces.
Mason's gonna be the Phantom of the Opera. Is that
He's
where we're
gonna be
going
the
with
Phantom
this?
of the Opera, yeah.
Yeah, he never played a werewolf, as far as I'm aware.
I should have peed before
He,
we started. Oh well.
what was that? Yeah.
I should have peed before we started.
Crap. This
I
is
gotta
okay.
pee.
You can, yeah, you can probably hold, right? Or do you want to just jump now?
Hold, hold. No,
You can hold, or we can pause.
no, we can. I can't pause.
Oh shit, we can't pause the recordings these
No,
times. Oh no.
we've never been able to pause. What are you talking about?
I thought we used to be able to pause recordings back when we were on Wrestle Boys.
No, it's never been like that.
I thought you could stop recording and start from where we left off.
Yeah, but that'd be hard. Why would I?
All right,
Why would I
okay.
do something hard?
Oh, that's hard. I'm just gonna hold my urine in. That's way
That's
easier.
easier. Yeah, that's easier. Totally
So yeah,
easier.
my thing is I can't stand this like point of like of bringing Lon Chaney into this when he did not play a werewolf. Like
Did Lon Chaney ever play a werewolf? No.
no, as far as I know, he only his son Lon Chaney Jr.
And like Mason and Tyler are jogging over this exposition about werewolves and stuff.
Yeah,
And
and then it leads to like catacombs, I believe they
he
say.
explores like the I think they're on like their property and they explore like one of their houses and he goes into like this dark dungeony room that's full of chains and stuff.
Yeah.
Tyler jump scares himself by walking into some chains. Just Damon's just rambling about Bella Lugosi now.
Bela Lugosi's dead, Damon.
Yeah.
Undead, undead, undead.
The bats have left for the watchtower.
Bats have left for the bell tower. That's
Yeah.
right.
That song's
We're
really weird because it's real. It's actually like long as fuck.
And mostly instrumental. I'm
And it's
genuinely I
instruments,
can't.
and then the ending is the fucking building goes bad.
For all you Vampire Diaries fans who love you some Bauhaus.
Yes, the intersection crossover between Bauhaus fans and Vampire Diaries fans is also a perfect circle.
Also a perfect circle.
Did you not know that?
Right on top of there with the Bo Diddley fans.
But it's like just like with the Bo Diddley fans. Matt's trying to knock on Caroline's door and call her, and she's too busy sticking her hand into sunlight so that she can burn herself.
And why do I keep doing that?
And then the song starts playing as she gets on the floor and is like, I'm on the floor of my bed.
I'm on the floor, love at the door. It's like God.
God damn. Fuck.
Show.
No, stop.
This is not okay. Flag on the play here.
Flag on the play. Your love's outside your door, and you are on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. I noticed Elena's got like a random drawing of her and a dog on like her bedroom wall, and she's packing her shit while talking to Stefan about like going to Duke University.
Duke University. You gotta go all the way to North Carolina.
North Carolina.
That's probably not a big distance.
Maybe I think it's like a state or two over. I don't think it's as far as driving your ass to fucking Georgia.
Yeah, 3 hours.
It's a 3-hour drive.
Versus the 8-hour drive of Virginia to Georgia, so okay, so that's not as bad. Still 3 hours, but
Alaric's gonna take them to Isabel's old office at Duke University, and Elena's talking about forming the first annual Fuck Damon Club.
The Fuck Damon Club.
And then in parentheses, not that way.
Not that way. The Fuck You Damon Salvatore Club. This is the Spoons chapter.
Spoons chapter of the Fuck Damon Salvatore Club.
Not that way.
Not like that. We're not gonna have sex with him. It's all in parentheses, by the
way. Yes.
Stefan kisses her goodbye, and Damon just watches as they're trying to get into the van. He's like, fucking whatever.
Gross.
gross kissing. Lark talks to Jenna about, like, he's sorry that, they were gonna be kind of in a relationship, but not really, and also the whole Isabel thing. And Jenna just tells him, stop.
Cut it out.
Cut it out. Just leave. I don't care. I'm not a character anyway. Bye.
Men in their baggage.
Men in their baggage. Haha. Wink.
Basically.
Tyler is asking his mom about the weird chain prison that was under the house.
So the rooms with chains in them
And
in the
Carol
family
Lockwood,
catacombs.
Carol Lockwood talks about how their family was slave owners and that was a plantation house.
We don't think about it, Tyler.
Don't think about it, Tyler. Don't think about what being a founding family in the Civil War era Virginia would mean as, like, major property owners. And that
yeah, exactly.
pretty much all of the council have ties to slave ownership and being part of the Confederacy.
It's so fucking, like, Jesus.
A little bit to unpack there.
It's a lot. It's a heavy amount to unpack.
Mason's
in this
like,
teen
"Hey
vampire
guys,
drama.
what are you talking about?" And Tyler's like, "Oh, slavery."
Don't think about it.
Don't think about it. Oh yeah, I don't think about it either. So, they are talking with Bonnie at the. I think it's Stefan talking with Bonnie.
Yeah, he's trying to talk Bonnie into making Caroline a ring, an anti-sun ring.
And she's talking about, like, I don't even know how to fucking make one. It seems very difficult. Like, I don't know if we should give Caroline one because she's killed somebody, and I don't know if we can trust her.
And the kind of, like, the quiet part is the fact that the person that Caroline killed was black. It's like, you'd think that this would go away for me. You'd think that this unnervedness about.
She did. I would like to iterate that she did bite Matt.
Oh, she did, but she also compelled the black girl. So
she did compel a black or, like, a person of color.
Yes. No, Amy. Yeah. She compelled. Now it's now 2. The count is now 2.
It's still a majority.
It's weird. Like, she is taking the step in the right direction of biting and compelling Matt later on, but it's like,
well,
who boy?
Well, yeah, Bonnie's not sure about it, but Stefan explains, if you ever want to see your friend be normal, you should probably give them a daylight ring, because right now she's just cooped up in her house.
Oh, miserable.
Bonnie's just bad at making decisions.
Bonnie's not a great friend, it seems.
They cut from the song playing at the grill to the song playing at the car. Damon called shotgun, and Elena's just in the back looking kind of miserable. Things are awkward.
That was actually kind of. I kind of like the diegesis of the song, which I think is like the Fray or it's a Lifehouse song.
Yeah, but it's a Lifehouse song.
It's probably playing on the radio at the Spoons Grill and in their car.
Because they're on the same radio channel. Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the same station.
Elena's asking Damon if he knew that Jeremy was wearing the ring when he broke his fucking neck. And Alark's just sitting there like, yeah, you killed Jeremy. That sure was the thing that happened.
Good job.
Damon claims that, like, he did know totally. He totally knew.
Totally. Why would I know it? Why would you think otherwise?
And Elena is just like, I don't fucking believe it. So, back at the, I think it's at Bonnie's house, they reveal the hard process of forging.
I know, it was at Caroline's, I think.
It might have been it's Caroline's house because she's cooped up there.
Yeah, she's cooped up. She wouldn't leave.
At Caroline's house, Bonnie does the ritual of creating a ring that allows a vampire to conquer the sun.
Conquer the sun.
It's the ring on the bed. I guess she just has copies of the same ring, by the way.
Maybe.
Because they're the same design as Stefan's ring. She sets it on the bed. And she goes over the curtains and she opens the curtains. I'm opening my curtains, by the way, when I'm doing this. She opens the curtains and Caroline's
She
like,
just
"Eep."
rips. Yeah, she just rips those things open too. They're on rings, so I think that's probably why it's a little easier.
And then she closes, she just puts the sun on the ring and then she looks at it. And then there's a noise. And then she's like, "Done."
It's like that's it. Even Caroline's kind of like that. Was that it? That work?
Yeah, this is the thing I told Stefan might have been very hard. But apparently I could bust this shit out in an afternoon.
And
Caroline
Caroline's
puts
still
it on,
skeptical.
but she's skeptical, and fucking Bonnie just rips the curtains open and just ah.
Yoinks! You were, Fonny, you were definitely going to try and kill Caroline there. You were
Bonnie's new
trying.
gimmick: keep trying to accidentally kill her vampire friends.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Oh no, I accidentally poured vervain in your drink.
Sorry, it was an accident.
Whoops.
Caroline holds her hand up to the sun and realizes that she is pale.
She is very pale. I think that, like, I don't even know if that was a before or because she started becoming a vampire, but yeah, pretty dang white.
Meanwhile, at Duke University, Alaric Saltzman talks to Vanessa, who work with him, work with his wife.
Vanessa Monroe, yes, our exposition friend from North Carolina,
I'm
who
surprised she
surprisingly
just
does
wasn't
not.
suddenly killed off like all the other.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I think there was always that little lingering thought in my brain. Oh, she's gonna get killed. This is gonna be the only episode we get with you.
But they held back.
They had restraint this time.
They talk, and it's like, "Oh, this is Damon Salvatore, Lena," and Vanessa's like, "Oh,
Come on in,
come on in."
have a look
And then as
around.
soon as they're in and look around, fucking Vanessa just grabs a random ass crossbow and fires it at Elena.
I think she fires it specifically at Damon.
No, she fires it at Elena because Damon has to run in the way to stop it. Which is weird considering the following dialogue. Because it
Oh
makes
yeah,
you
well
think,
I think she thinks that Elena is Catherine.
I guess?
I think.
Maybe?
Yeah, because she also brings up Catherine Pierce when I don't think anyone actually referenced Catherine.
Damon with the weird line read on getting a crossbow pulled out of his bag is like, "Come on, get it out of my back."
It hurts.
I'm gonna kill her. And
Yeah,
Elena's like, "No killing.
kill bad.
Aw, but kill
Uh,
good.
She shot me with a crossbow.
You would have done this." Then Alaric, stops. Alaric holds down Vanessa because he was also there. And then
Yeah.
they're talking to Vanessa, and she's like, "You would have done the same thing. You would have got a crossbow and also shot, also shot this teenager that looks like a girl I kind of remember."
This random lady who is a vampire.
Yes. Caroline and Steph are in the woods, and Stefan's going to teach her how to kill a cute bunny
Yeah, chase down a rabbit to eat.
and
And
explains that, like,
Caroline's,
you're not you when you're hungry, Caroline.
here, have a Snickers, holds up a rabbit. I named the rabbit Snickers.
I needed that to make this joke work.
How'd you catch that rabbit without me even seeing? I'm very fast, Caroline.
I'm a bunny catching machine.
This is a this is
So
an alright
Caroline's
scene,
just
kind of.
like, I'm a insecure neurotic control freak on crack. And Stefan's like, "Well,
Seven's
I
like,
didn't
whoa.
say that."
It's like Seven's like, whoa, back up. What was that part about the crack?
Vampires are on crack, of course.
No, Caroline's on crack apparently.
So he's just like, "All right, I'm gonna show you how to catch a bunny." And Caroline's like, I'm gonna kill bunny, yeah."
Okay, go bunny. Sure.
I wrote that the museum lady's gonna die later.
You were very convinced that Vanessa was going to die in this one.
But she's got all the info on Isabel and Catherine, kind of.
Yeah.
Damon is just in the doorway, and every time that like Elena talks to Vanessa about anything related to like vampires, just taunts them with like, "Yeah, I can fucking hear you."
I can hear you.
Damon's a butthole. I heard that.
He can't read minds, but he is a butthole.
And then he threatens to get naked on the spot, which is really weird.
I can't even remember. Oh yeah, he says, "If you want to see me naked, I'll just do it right now."
Here we go.
Stay. Like, no, Damon. Stop.
Keep your pants on. Meanwhile, down at the swimming hole, just a party that's at the swimming hole. There's no like event or anything.
Yeah, no, this is just everyone just hanging out at Tyler's swimming hole.
Yeah. Mason's like, "Oh, you got everyone down at the hole, huh?"
Yeah, he's gotta make sure to just send them out before nightfall.
Someone will die.
Or someone might get hurt.
Caroline's got eyeliner in like the scenes with Stefan, but then she doesn't have eyeliner when she's talking to Matt at the swimming hole because Matt went too. Matt's talking to this girl named Amy, and Caroline just tells her to fuck off with vampire powers.
Oh, this is a character who gets referenced by Tyler when they're walking around, and says this weird comment about like, did Amy Bradley's ass get hot? He's talking to like someone's like to like one of it like his nameless.
Did Amy's
ass
friend become hot?
And it's like just her ass? Is this like some sort of like reverse Butterface situation?
I'm sorry, I have a very sensitive eye condition. I can only see ass.
Where no, it's like butter ass, where it's like, yeah, it's most of the, like everything about her is kind of average, butter ass.
It's weird because Butterface is like the opposite of that. But her face is weird.
Yeah, I know. It does. As I'm explaining it, I'm starting to realize. Wait, that's not how that works. That'd be like if she actually had a terrible
gets called
ass.
lame by Matt, and she's like, "Calls me lame." Mostly because
I'm not lame.
She's starting drama, and like Matt don't want no drama, no drama.
Yeah. Well, I think she
She's
gets like upset about
zip.
the fact that. I mean, oh Jesus. Yeah, now it's hitting me. Okay. God damn it. Well,
my Humps fans and the Vampire Diaries fans are also a perfect circle.
The like Black Eyed Peas fans, yeah.
Yes, just like Bo Diddley
and Bauhaus.
And Bauhaus.
All Vampire Diaries fans just like bands and artists with a B in their name.
They like B names.
They do. It's very weird. But, more power to them, I guess.
So they're talking about the curse of the sun and moon. Or, like, well, Damon is like, I know Catherine, right? So you could just ask me shit about Catherine. And, Elena's ignoring him and he's mad about it. And she's talking about how the curse of the sun and the moon and, like, Native Americans 600 years...
Or Aztecs, yeah.
Aztecs and Native Americans, like, 600 years ago, cursed werewolves to be servants of the moon?
It was an Aztec shaman, and I think it's like they curse vampires and werewolves, where vampires are slaves of the sun, and werewolves are servants of the moon.
You think they'd be slaves to the moon because they can't go out in the sun?
Yeah, I don't know why they're called slaves of the sun. If
you think they would just be like the curse of the moon? I don't know. Like, you're living that moon life.
I mean, really, at this point, I don't even know why you had to have vampires in this. You could take them out of this equation and just have it be the curse of the wolf.
Curse of the
wolf. Yeah, Len Kaczynski reference. Let's go.
Yeah, that's also a perfect circle, but it doesn't.
Also a perfect circle. Vampire Diaries fans and Len Kaczynski fans. Perfect circle.
Perfect circle. That's the running joke of this episode, I guess.
That's it. This is a perfect circle, just like a full moon.
Oh my god, that's so clever. Writing, you're good at writing.
No, I'm not. If I was, I would be writing.
I don't know. Drew just doesn't seem to write.
fucking, oh my god, actually a thing. I think I
Actually, a
still have.
thing.
So it was like when I was a kid, and I have it saved somewhere on my phone. I think is like a picture of like a teacher's note
Like,
that they were
yeah, it
given,
was a
where it's
teacher's note from you from like the third grade or whatever.
like from really young, where it was like it's like, and it says like Drew just refuses to write. He has good ideas, but he never seems to want to write. He doesn't put any effort into actually writing.
That has cursed you to this very day.
And it's just coming. It was like 3 years ago. I was like clearing out something like a box of like my old stuff, and just finding that note. It's just like, I don't need you taunting me past me.
I should have taken the hint. No,
I don't know. It's,
I don't know, man. You like I said, you could come back and write whatever you want. I just don't
it's
know
true.
when that is.
I don't know either. I'm trying to get it back, but
That's why I linked the thing earlier. I was just like, you don't have to write in it, but you can.
yeah.
Where was I?
Ah,
Oh
shit.
yeah,
Well,
Mason's like wandering around the slave house because it's a house for slaves, or it's a prison
yeah.
for slaves.
And also, it's a secret den for werewolves to put themselves in.
And it wasn't for slaves. Totally, it wasn't for slaves. It was for
It wasn't
werewolves.
for. It was for werewolves. It
They
wasn't for slaves at
every
all.
once in a while, the Lockwoods would come down there with the slaves and just be like, "Are you using this chain? Hold on. Can you move to the side? I gotta become a wolf for like a day." And
I just gotta lock
and all this
myself in
and all the
here.
slaves were just like, "I hate you.
You are the worst.
You're the worst."
There ought to be a war to stop you
There ought to
from
be
doing this.
a war to stop you. So Vanessa explains that werewolves were hunted out by the vampires to the point they're very rare because they can totally kill vampires with their bite.
A bite. The werewolf bite is fatal to vampires, and that's dangerous. That's why you don't see a lot of werewolves. Okay.
And then it does like the dramatic like timpani hit, and it cuts to a sunset. And for some reason, we both just started going like the series that brought women to the front line.
It was the most like China Beach looking shot.
Because
So
the opening of the China Beach promo is just like a sunset and a helicopter.
yes, all it needed was a helicopter
Oh, and a surfboard.
and a surfboard. Yeah,
We will watch China Beach at some point.
we'll find a way. We'll
That'll,
find it somewhere.
that'll be
Somebody's got to have ribs.
that'll be the Patreon bonus of we just talk about China Beach.
I'll check Pirate Bay if I have to. We will find this goddamn thing.
Here's the thing. Here's a quick aside about piracy. It's okay to pirate things if they don't give you access to the thing.
Holy shit! There's like seasons 1 through 4 on here. Sweet.
Hey,
I think that's all the seasons.
Give people the legal avenue to stream shit, and they won't steal it.
Yeah. And I know there's apparently music rights issues. Fucking deal with them yourselves. You all have money.
Sort them out. You have money. Yeah. Night falls at the swimming hole, and Stefan's mad. Or like Stefan's like, of course Matt's mad at you, Caroline. Like you just acted like a bitch.
You just compelled that girl, because you did compel Amy to stop bothering Matt and go find someone else.
Matt goes to talk to her, and they just stare at each other, and like Matt just does this weird thing with his lips, like sticking them out. It's weird.
Hmm.
They talk about about wanting no drama, no drama, drama.
No more drama.
Caroline kisses him and says that she'll be chill. Meanwhile, Mason is like, apparently he just was doing nothing while the sun was setting, and now he's like, I gotta get all these fucking chains on. Shit.
He's gotta
Shit.
get the whole. He's gotta get the manacle on. He's gotta fucking just like load everything up, lock in the cuffs, pour like a drink, I guess. With like he puts
I think
pills
it's like
in it.
sleeping medication, and then he like shakes it
Yeah,
into a drink or something.
he mixes sleeping pills with a drink. I feel like you'd probably just take the sleeping pill straight and then down like wash it down, not
Why
mix it
not do
in.
this earlier?
And also, why not do this earlier when it was still sunny out,
I
or at
don't.
least dusk?
Sunset? You too busy
Sunset would be a good
listening to the
idea.
China Beach like DVD commercial?
Got distracted by the promotion for China Beach and was like, ah shit.
But if I just put the entire promotion for China Beach as the ending thing,
Oh my god.
just once, as a
Just once.
treat, as a treat.
A little treat. You guys get one China Beach promo
You
as a
get one
treat.
China Beach promo, just when I feel like it.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's just hurrying to get himself locked up, but I think he hears that like someone's coming in and he rushes out. I don't know
Instead of
why.
going like, hey,
I'm
get away from
busy.
here. I'm busy. I'm doing kinky stuff. Go away.
I'm doing kinky stuff. Oh, harder. No.
Oh god.
Uh,
That's how you keep people out.
Elena picks up and Elena calls Stefan, and that's what draws him away from like Caroline and Matt. And she is like, "Hey, werewolf bites are fatal," and he's like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, werewolves are real. And the bites are fatal. And I think after like Elena's done talking to him, he tries to call Caroline because she's not around, and
Yeah.
he gets a ring, and it's at the car they were talking at before they went to make out. So it's like
Tyler's
shit. She
just
doesn't have her
walking
phone.
around in the full moon, and I guess he's just fine.
I think yeah, he's fine weirdly,
Mason's
and
just
he's
outside, and like he's putting his shit on next to his van.
so yeah. What the hell?
And then the moon just like starts giving him a go crazy. We were just like, you better show it.
We've been like since the season 1 finale. We've been waiting to see what werewolves in this show are like.
So he gets in his car, and the car just starts shaking.
If the vans are rocking, don't come a knocking, because there's a werewolf in
There's a
there.
werewolf in the car.
Ah!
Silver bullets.
Yeah, he's slowly changing and fucking growling and
Wolf
so
sounds.
we don't really see the transformation part. Which is fine, TV budget. What are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
Uh,
But you know what? That's
Elena
still a
learns
step up
about
from Twilight.
the concept of a doppelganger, which only exists to make the vampire's life miserable.
Or something like that. Or
And then
they.
I thought Elena would be like, "Oh, rad."
I think it's more that Elena, the vampire makes the doppelganger's life miserable, I guess, or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
And
how do we learn about Catherine? And then Damon's like, "Oh, not with that attitude, Missy."
like apparently
Tyler.
Isabel didn't have a lot of info on Catherine.
Yeah. Amy is with Tyler in the dungeon because there's no better place to kiss than a slave dungeon.
Yeah, with Amy Bradley, a black woman, a black girl.
And then she's just like, actually, I don't want to be in here. Also, I
Not for
like.
the reasons you'd think.
Also, I like Matt. It's not because you kissing me in your weird slave cabin.
In your ancestral slave cave.
In your ancestral slave cave. That's not the thing that's making me uncomfortable. No, the thing is, I like Matt.
This is. I did not realize that until just now. It's like, wait. This is not. This is not an image.
Hold on.
That is okay.
I feel it. Something's wrong.
It's racism.
Is that racism? No.
Ah.
And Tyler just puts his hands on his hip and he's like, dang, I thought kissing her in my slave room would make her totally into me.
This is the worst. Why is this the place you went to do a makeout session, Tyler?
I would have.
What?
Ooh, I just thought of a good scene.
Yeah?
What if like Tyler kisses Amy in Mason's car, and then Mason like because he got spooked out of the fucking spooked out of the room somehow.
Yeah.
Probably he heard Tyler, but he didn't know he was coming in. He also goes to the car to turn to a werewolf, and he finds like Tyler and Amy kissing, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Oh fuck! And he just tries to run for it, and maybe one of them spots him, and it's like, "Hey, did you see somebody out there?"
I don't know.
And
I
then
feel
they
like
get
that'd
out
be
of the
fun.
van.
Just like they're kissing in the van. They're kissing in the van, and then a guy who's becoming a werewolf goes into the van.
Something.
I don't know. I like that more.
Yeah, that would work a little better.
would she? Why would he take her to the slave room?
The fucking catacombs into the slave dungeons.
This is where we go to beat the slaves. This will be a perfect place to kiss this black woman.
This black girl, Jesus Christ. what
Oh God.
a disaster. This season's a lot more racist somehow.
Somehow, yes.
Holy shit.
So, Stefan finds the car, and he sees eyes in the window, and then the fucking wolf jumps out the back of the window
Just rapid jumps out the window.
and knocks him on his ass.
Does not bite him, but I guess that's just because he doesn't really. I guess because he's a bit more wild in this state, he probably doesn't realize. Oh, vampire, kill.
So, Alaric tells the museum lady that Isabel's a vampire now, and that's why she left.
Mm.
And, like, being here was all right. I was all right with this whole thing. It went pretty well. Damon got shot with a crossbow.
You didn't die, which is impressive, because that's
You had death flags all over you.
you had death flags on you, and Damon's here, and he tends to make those flags just like happen.
Elena tries to get into the car and can't because Damon locked it, and then he unlocks the car with the outdated car unlocking sound.
Such an ancient ass beeping noise that just does not happen in cars anymore.
And he
Like I think
reveals he hid a book from Elena, and a book about someone named Katerina Petrova, and that's
Catherine's
actually
real name.
Catherine.
Yeah,
She's from vague Eastern Europe.
Bulgaria?
Maybe? Eh. Wait.
Apparently, yeah. I just checked the wiki and it seems to be Bulgaria.
So she celebrates Rusev Day. All right.
She does celebrate Rusev Day. The fucking crazy thing is, Catherine was German in the original book.
I'm sorry, Stefan. It's Rusev Day. No.
No. All right, well, that's that mystery solved.
Damon tries his Damon face on Elena to try and win her back. Doesn't work.
Does not work. She's still not happy with him. Friends don't manipulate friends. Remember that.
Even though she manipulated him earlier.
Yes.
Matt and Caroline are gonna smooch the woods, and Caroline gets aggressive and shoves him into a tree, and he gets blood on his hand because he's bleeding.
He got sliced, and then she starts kind of licking the blood.
She licks his hand blood like a weirdo, and then he's like, "What the fuck?" And then she
starts sucking.
She knocks him on his ass.
And she bites his neck. So okay, yep. So
Stefan shows up and he's like, "There's a fucking werewolf. We gotta get the fuck out of here."
Also, stop biting Matt.
Stop biting Matt. But what I think they did is they just had like a wolf dog.
They just had a wolf dog, yeah.
Like, this is clearly not a wolf. I think it's just a wolf dog. And
well trained. He does look sufficiently vicious.
I think there might have been some CG on him to make him look angry, but I think it's just a wolf dog because there's this shot of him running, and it's just like, that's a dog.
Oh my god! When they blur motion the dog.
Yeah, it's just a blurry dog. I guess they're not doing like prosthetics or anything like that. It's just a dog.
Or making like a big stupid CGI wolf because that's probably really expensive for TV at the time.
No, let's just get this dog and like give him some growling sound effects.
Yeah, I'll take it. Also, I feel like we should be a little more fair to the running animations. It's not having seen what they had shown in Glenn Danzig's Death Rider and the House of Vampires. I feel like
Death Rider. Well, they forgot to give Death Rider and the House of Vampires a soundtrack.
Well, one, they forgot to give it a soundtrack, but also the the animations in those are way worse.
Danny
And that was a
Trejo
recent.
attempting to run at full speed despite being Danny Trejo. And
Devon Sawa weird running at Danny Trejo.
Devon Sawa weird running at Danny Trejo.
And it's just like at that moment I was like, yeah, I gotta apologize to Vampire Diaries.
Well, that was just
their
running
motion
but
effects
sped
are way
up.
better. Yeah, they do it way better here, even with fast running with fast motion dog.
Yes, fast motion dog. After the dog runs off, Matt gets compelled by Caroline to forget this shit happened and just the dog bit him, and that was it.
You got attacked by a raccoon.
Yeah, it was a raccoon, and then
we brought it back.
And then Matt just under his compelled brain is like, damn raccoon.
Damn raccoons.
It's all over town.
Just like what happened with Vicky.
Like what happened with Vicky, dude. Tyler is like getting ready to leave, and he checks the broken window, and Mason shows up, and he doesn't have pants.
He's got no shirt, no pants. He's covered in just dirt.
Covered in dirt.
It's like, hey, can I have my pants? I can explain.
Then he just throws him some pants. Stefan talks about getting Matt on that verbena diet so she can't compel him. At the grill, Caroline confronts Amy a second time while Matt's talking with her.
Yeah, despite the no more drama, it was more like no, comma, more drama.
Yeah, she decided that yes drama and also no, comma, more drama. And like Matt's just like, if you're gonna be about drama, I'm calling it off. We're donezo. We are Dunaroni, okay?
Oh, I forgot to mention the fact that Matt had an arm cast and didn't think to Bob Orton Caroline in the back of the head.
Get him with the classic Bob Orton.
Just clock her in the back of the head with a cast.
Fans of Cowboy Bob Orton and fans of the Vampire Diaries are indeed a perfect circle.
It's another B.
It's another B. Yeah.
It just keeps stacking.
It just keeps stacking. I will make a graph and I will show you that the crossover is a perfect circle.
For Vampire Diaries, Bo Diddley,
Bauhaus, and Bob Orton,
and Black Eyed Peas,
and the Black Eyed Peas. So, Elena and Damon are home now, and Damon's just like, all right, I'm going to answer you for real. I did lose control, and I did break Jeremy's neck. And I didn't know that I was angry about Catherine, and I only saw the ring at the last second, but I still did it because I was upset. I'm big sorry.
I'm big sorry. Ian Somerhalder not doing a bad performance on this.
He's not doing Damon face for this one. He's just being like genuine.
He's being very genuine.
And Elena's like, thank you for apologizing, but just kidding, fuck you.
Still not friends. We're not friends.
We're not friends. And Damon's like, oh, dang it. And then back at Caroline's house, Catherine shows up and she's like, hi, I'm Catherine. It's like, Elena? No, Catherine. God.
Also, Alark and Jenna made out. So
I didn't see that
on the train.
I'm sorry. I'm just too busy thinking about how I really have to pee.
Yeah. Anyway, so
and that's the episode.
That's the episode.
Our songs: "Under My Bed" by Mako. Got "In Your Skin"
floor.
by Lifehouse. We got the
lesser-known Lifehouse song.
"Fantasy Friend Forever" by the Asteroids Galaxy Tour. That sounds like a fake band.
That does not sound like a real band.
That sounds like a fake ass band.
That sounds like they're like in Scott Pilgrim versus the World. That sounds very Sex Bob-omb.
Yes.
Or Clash at Demon Head, you know?
Send a Little Love Token by The Duke it. And
Oh.
changes by stars.
Huh.
I think it's like the sad ending theme that they always do.
That's a sad ending theme. I feel like they've used stars before.
Here's a fun fact. The episode that this came out on, the day this episode came out, there wasn't a full moon.
There was a full moon, yes.
There wasn't.
There wasn't? No, it says it really had.
Oh, okay,
there
was. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic.
He's got to pee. It's fine.
I gotta pee. I forgot if there's other trivia for this episode. I like trivia.
Apparently, Catherine may have gotten invited to Caroline's house, probably by just saying that she's Elena.
Yeah.
And she was able to appear in Caroline's house.
That's off screen, whatever.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Fuck it. No, who cares? No one cares.
That could have been how you ended the episode, honestly, of just having... They probably didn't want to bother to get the actress who plays Sheriff Forbes, though.
Didn't they just do a scene of, like, Catherine shows up at the fucking Forbes house and just gets invited in by Sheriff Forbes?
Or by Caroline, if you don't want to bother getting the actress Sheriff Forbes.
Like, hey, is Caroline home? I heard she recovered, or something like that.
Yeah. I was like, oh, hey, Elena, come on in.
Bam. Bing, bam, boom.
Boom, boom. That could have been your ending. Oh, this was a good episode, though.
I liked it. I think any episode with a werewolf, I'm very happy about.
Yes.
Even though it was just a fucking doggy.
It was just a doggy. Also,
the silhouette was scary, but then, like, the silhouette had, like, those angular wolf eyes that you see in a lot of media. And then the wolf dog just got these big, round, goofy eyes.
Yeah. I will say the interactions between Caroline and Stefan were pretty good, actually.
No,
I kind of like that dynamic.
I like their dynamic. I like the idea of, like, the fledgling, impulsive vampire and the vet.
Yeah, the seasoned, veteran, good guy, white hat vampire.
Yeah, the white hat vampire and this kind of, like, this wild card vampire who's, like, a brand new vampire, and you're trying to make...
Damon, I think I meant Stefan.
Yeah, Stefan. It's fine.
Yeah. And also, this is just a dynamic that hasn't been explored as much is Caroline and Stefan.
Yeah, they don't interact. They mostly interact through the window of being Elena's mutual.
Yeah. So having them kind of interact one-on-one was very nice. A nice little change of pace.
Yeah.
Actors had good chemistry, too, so yeah.
Yeah, they had decent chemistry. I'll admit that.
Yeah.
But, be here next week on YouTube and pretty much anywhere you get a podcast.
Yeah, you can find us on Tumblr.
I think I forgot to upload last week onto YouTube, but I'll get that sorted. It's fine.
Yeah.
I might.
Don't worry, I forgot as always to plug this episode on Tumblr or plug last week's episode on Tumblr. I'll probably plug this one.
Please do.
I will.
We're trying to get viewers.
I know. I want you guys to see this on the Tumblr audience.
We're trying to get people to watch the.
Yes. and you really should, because we are having a great time with these episodes now.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Despite the rough start of season 2, we have been really enjoying it.
Yeah, these last 2 episodes have been pretty fun. So hey, good on them for whoever wrote it.
Anyway, our Tumblrs are Ash Nightshade. That's Ash with an E at the end, and Mega Fighter 343.
An E at the.
Or the E after the M.
With an E after the M. I will say one thing at the end of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to kiss a person of color, don't invite them to your slavery den.
Your ancestral slave den.
To your ancestral slave den to get your smooching on.
Comment down below of better makeout spots than the ancestral slave den.
Yeah, if you can think of a better makeout spot than the ancestral slave den underneath your plantation house, comment below. All right. I guess it's time to watch some commercials.
The series that brought women to the front line.
Ivy Jones, trace right now!
And dared to show the other side of war.
I gave him a home before he died so far away from it.
Hits the beach with the most anticipated DVD release in 25 years. China Beach.
I didn't think you'd let me walk away from this.
Relive the stories that honored the young men and women who came of age on China Beach.
It matters to me. He's my brother.
In Iowa, he's your brother. Here, he could be just another spent shell.
And recapture the moment with the soundtrack that defined a generation. Call now to get China Beach, the complete first season. Available for the first time ever on DVD for just $39.99.
The bottom line here is, do you want to deal or don't you?
But wait, order in the next 10 minutes and we'll take $10 off.
Anybody care for a swim?
That's right. You'll get the complete first season, including the acclaimed 2-hour pilot.
Is that all there is?
Plus, over 2 hours of exclusive bonus features for just $29.99.
We shot 24-hour days. We'd get thrown in the water. We were in freezing cold. It was just exciting then.
And that's not all.
War addict. Hooked on adrenaline. Can't be cured.
Careful. It's contagious.
Order now, and we'll ship your complete first season for free. That's a savings of almost $7.
I know what they want, and I give it to them.
So call now to own China Beach, the complete first season. Just $29.99 and free shipping and handling.
And have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful war.
Welcome back to the beach. Order now.
Call 1-800-729-8341 to order China Beach Season 1 for $29.99 with free shipping. Call now. Order online at timelife.com/China Beach.